for me to tell my story at length is going to take a while.
I don't even need that.
Answer questions about my story is going to take a while.
So I know the basics of your story because I've listened to your podcast.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what the question is.
Well, I can ask you the questions.
I didn't agree to this. All I agreed to was answering a few questions about Twitter.
Well, okay, sure. That's totally fine. But can I ask you the questions or email you the questions and you can decide if you want to answer or not?
I mean, did you ask Amanda in advance to do that?
No, I told her that I wanted to ask you about the Twitter stuff and about your own story.
Okay, so you deceived Amanda, didn't tell her everything you wanted to ask
no,
me, and then you got a survivor on the phone and started asking her about her personal trauma.
No, that's not what happened. I said...
Katie, I think we're probably going to be done here. Please, just next time you want to speak to a survivor about their trauma and bring up their own past.
I literally asked her. I'm going to read you. I'm going to read you. I'll read you the message that I sent her.
Please be honest in advance I won't. Because there are times when I feel cool about talking about it, and there's other times when I don't.
I'll read you the message that I sent it to her. You're not listening to me.
I was totally comfortable talking about Twitter. If you were going to ask me about my own traumatizing story, I would have appreciated a little bit of a heads up. And you know what? I think you're a cool person. I always have. And I know you're cool with Tim Dillon. And I would have appreciated a little bit more respect just off.
You're not listening to me. Here's what I said to her. I said, I'm interested in the Twitter changes as well as her history as a survivor. That is what I told her.
Okay, then I'm going to speak to her about that, because then she messed up and didn't tell me what's up.
Okay, well,
I apologize for blooping out on you. She should have told me that. I'm going to go get in her ass. So,
can I ask you the questions?
I'm not cool with it. It's been a long few days, and honestly, I don't feel like rehashing my whole own trauma on the phone with somebody I don't.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Comic Row. And it looks like the purge of Eliza Blue content is starting to happen. And when I say purge, I mean we have essentially the person who started the thread and called the majority of this stuff out with Eliza Blue. The same thread that Brittany Venti had retweeted right before getting locked down and suspended. That man, Manuel Defongo, has been permanently suspended. He is not locked out of his account. He is not being given the option to delete tweets. Twitter has permanently suspended his account. I don't believe that there is any reason behind it, and I don't believe we will ever be given a reason behind it, because we've already had the head of trust and safety at Twitter directly come out and say they will not be explaining what is going on with these accounts, just that, hey, they're violating some rules. What are the rules? Well, they could be many rules. It could be many different rules. It could be an infinite number of rules. You're not allowed to question those rules. But I've had the chance to very briefly talk to Manuel. He's commented on one of the videos that we've done and seemed really supportive. So I look, I think he knew the writing was on the walls here. I've said it as well in another video that I did, that you are going to see everybody become a target of this who has any sort of influence on Twitter. Those are the accounts that they're going to target. Those are the accounts that they will be taking down. And yes, I know Quartering is back, and I know Quartering is talking about this stuff, and I'm going to go through his thread here briefly. But Quartering decided to delete the tweet, okay? And it looks like he is going to go full on scorched earth against Twitter and against Eliza Blue. Although I think he is misguided, and and we'll jump into it here in a little bit. But another thing has happened very recently, and this is pretty concerning. So Red State was one of the first outlets that actually wrote an article talking about the situation with Eliza Blue. They were one of the first ones. I talked about how, Post Millennial has picked up on this after Andy No noticed what was going on. But now Red State has not only deleted their article, they've deleted their tweet. They're not talking about this situation with Eliza Blue anymore. And in fact, the author for said article was directly asked about this, right? What happened to the Eliza story? It was published. It was unpublished. I can't speak to it further. That's it, okay? This is not someone saying, hey, we made some mistakes, we made some errors. Hey, the article was taken down. No, it's just, it was unpublished. I can't speak about it anymore. Well, that's because she's employed at Red State, okay? Red State, unapologetic reporting and opinion by true conservatives for true conservatives, and at the exact same time is willfully going along with massive censorship on Twitter because it makes the owner look bad. This is the article, by the way. Okay, I'll put the archive link in the description for the video. Okay, if you guys want to read through it, there is nothing in this article that is over the line. There's nothing that is in this article that is hurling out insults or anything nasty. There's no misinformation in this article. Everything they say in this article is completely true, and yet it has been removed. They chose to take the article down, even though everything in the article is true. Why did that happen? I have no idea, although maybe there is a theory. This is the American Crime Journal, and this is a writer for the American Crime Journal saying, yes, her father finally responded to our inquiries and wants an off-record discussion only if my article comes down. Neither you or her are in a position to negotiate. Abso-fucking-lutely. Why did Red State remove the article? Were they offered something by her father, by Elon Musk? Did that happen? Were they threatened with a legal notice? I don't know. What I do know is Red State has removed it. The author for the article has said that they are not allowed to speak about it. And at the exact same time, we can see that another outlet that covered this story has been offered an off-the-record conversation with her father, but only if the article comes down. Did Red State accept an offer? Were they threatened legally? What happened? Where did the change of heart come in? Why is the author not telling us what happened? Why is she saying that she can't speak about it? This looks like somebody went very high up, okay? Very high up to the people that own these. Same with World Star Hip Hop, okay? Same with World Star Hip Hop. And I do have a statement from them, okay? Stating that she was paid for this video and we own full rights. Anything further can be addressed with legal. Thank you. This is World Star Hip Hop. Their YouTube video was removed. The video was taken off their website. Were they threatened legally? Okay? Were they threatened legally, or were they promised something? Something happened with this Red State article. Okay? Something happened. The author of the article knows what happened, is not allowed to speak about it. So what happened here? Who got the article pulled? Who got it taken down? I think everybody wants an answer. Like, this is not going away. You going behind the scenes, whoever is doing this, going behind the scenes and working to have this stuff all pulled down quietly, motherfucker, everybody is looking at this right now. And the more you do this, the more questions we have. It's not making any of this go away. You're just making the problem worse. Now, potentially, we may see Daily Beast jump in. Now, I saw Tug post this. I think TheQuartering had quote tweeted saying Daily Beast is actually planning on going after the YouTubers. Maybe. But Daily Beast hates Elon Musk, I think, far more than they hate the YouTubers. And Eliza Blue is a massive exposure that this man has. Now, maybe they are just planning on attacking the YouTubers. Possibly, I wouldn't put it past them, but potentially we could see left-wing outlets jump on Eliza Blue's story just to use it against Elon Musk. And you know what? Good riddance. Absolutely. Go for it. Go for his throat. Destroy him. Because if he's going to behave this way, if he's going to engage in the exact same censorship, use the exact same tools that he has criticized the old management for, not for anything serious, but to cover up his friend's history so she can go on lying and profiting off of abuse victims. Dude, like, no, I'm not okay with that. I wasn't okay with when old Twitter pulled this shit. I'm not okay when new Twitter does it either. Nobody should be. You shouldn't sit there and go, oh, to Elon Musk. I love Elon Musk. And that's kind of my issue with TheQuartering's thread here. right? And I don't want to shit on the guy too much. And a lot of stuff in the thread is things that, we've already covered and talked about. But, he seems to have this theory, okay? And I think his theory is kind of bullshit because he's like, well, really, this is because Eliza Blue is directly going to Ella Irwin, who's her close personal friend, and Ella is the one who's allowing all this stuff to happen. See, my problem with that is I understand Ella worked with Yoel Roth. I understand that, okay? And I also understand that she directly criticized him for not funding the things that they needed to remove child exploitation material from the platform. Eliza Blue has known Elon Musk for a longer period of time. To my understanding, they've been working together for over a year, okay? She got her brand new Tesla over a year ago, right? And she's now on Twitter as an advocate for Elon Musk, saying, look at all the good things Elon Musk is doing, right? He's helping victims. Like that is Eliza Blue giving that legitimacy over to Elon Musk. Like Ella was elevated to her new position by Elon Musk specifically because, he said his biggest thing is removing that child exploitative material off of the platform. So I don't buy that this is Elon Musk not paying attention and not seeing what's going on. Right? Like, I don't believe that is true at all. Right? He goes, I think at the very least, I've proven to Elon Musk that Eliza Blue is abusing her connections inside of Twitter for personal reasons, and that Ella Irwin is suspect at best. I don't mind this thread, okay? Because let me just be very clear. This is all the way towards the bottom, okay? And he's also talking about a part 2. Like, most of the things in this thread are perfectly fine, right? It's good information. If you want like a nice little compiled list of things and you don't want to sit through somebody's video about it, this is not bad at all. It's the same reason why Manuel Defongo's thread was so good, right? Because it's right there. It compiles it all. It's very easy to see everything, and the evidence is included with most of the tweets. Now, the only thing I really don't like is this idea that Elon Musk has no idea what's going on, right? I don't think it's fair to dunk on Elon Musk or anyone else for being duped. Yes. Okay? Maybe not for being duped, but at this point, he knows. Okay? This is like, and I have no doubt in my mind that TheQuartering would do this, but this is like if TheQuartering defended Tim Pool for not talking about the Eliza Blue situation when apparently TheQuartering said he told Tim, and Tim on his live stream acted like he didn't actually know what was going on. So it would be the same thing. Like everybody knows Elon Musk is involved in this, or at the very least, he knows exactly what's going on. You can say, I don't blame him for being duped, but man, this has been going on for weeks now. This has been going on for like weeks now. Okay. So I don't know, guys, you tell me, what do you think, right? Like, I think that TheQuartering, deleting the tweet, even though I think a lot of people were like, don't delete it. And, he was talking about taking this big financial hit. Like, at the end of the day, I'm perfectly happy with him deleting the tweet, coming back, and then using that platform specifically for the purpose of exposing this absolute monster of a person. I think the others should probably just delete the tweet, come back, and just keep talking about her. Get yourselves permanently suspended, okay? Show just how authoritarian and abusive these people are, what they will do on this platform. Okay, show it to everybody, because let me be real with you guys. Honestly, the Eliza Blue situation to me is disgusting. It's nasty and it's atrocious. However, it is not the worst thing that Elon Musk can do with all of this power on Twitter. If he gets away with doing it here, he will absolutely do it on a much larger, much wider, and much more harmful scale. Okay, this is what old Twitter was doing, and it didn't start overnight like that. They were slowly ramping themselves up, not being called out, and then boom, they're like, it's gonna be the exact same thing here. This needs to be called out. Elon Musk needs to be held accountable. Eliza Blue needs to be open and honest about her past and not get people yeeted off this platform. It needs to fucking stop.